Start. I made the auto splitter for this game, by the way, so lol. It's pretty much the only reason why I'm running it. It's super buggy and very entertaining because of how buggy it is, but it's not a great game itself overall. I don't even like the Backrooms as an idea. I think it's pretty dull, but here we are. The game was just so buggy I couldn't resist it. Johan, what's up? Oh my gosh. Toko and Johan, what the hell? That's crazy. You guys must have notifications enabled or something. Nice, that was lucky. You do indeed, nice. Yeah, it's been a very long time since I streamed. I don't think I got that in time. Yeah. When you fade to black for the loading, if you pick up anything after, it doesn't save. The save happens before the fade to black. But yeah, I don't know if you tuned in while I was explaining things, but I made the auto splitter for this game. Or I would say that I did at least half the work. I did it with another friend of mine and a little bit of help from another person who had already been working on an auto splitter for older versions of the game. And yeah, it took a lot of work to get working because I've never worked on an Unreal Engine game before. Oh, what a Chad, thanks. Every game you run, you want to code something? Yeah. I mean, I'm only running this game now because I had to run through it so many times to make sure the auto splitter was working. So I just kind of inadvertently learned the speedrun. It's kind of funny how that works. It's my job in a way. I hope it's my job one day. It's just a hobby for now. Okay, I think that's the 4 keys. And we're about to get screamed at. Oops. That could have been bad. Oh no, he's chasing me. Alright, I'll just go into the store over here. No sir. But yeah, look how jank these guys look when they walk. Look at that swag walk. Moonwalking his way, honestly. And by the way, this game normally looks a lot better than this, but I'm running on. I have a couple of settings set to low, specifically view distance and shading. Shading completely gets rid of any fog, so I can see further on this really dark level. And view distance just makes it so that like the full level doesn't load at once, so I can see through walls sometimes and see where things are. Like I knew that the elevator would be there because of that. Casual try harder mode, absolutely. Okay, and then this part I just have to match the far right column with any of these columns. Totally, that the hacker minigame. It's not very realistic, but I don't think any hacks depictions are realistic, to be fair. And then I'm gonna log into this computer and run a command in the computer to open a security gate, and then I'll restart the level to get back to the beginning of the level faster. But it saved that variable that I changed, so now I can get through this gate here. No, I don't think I would make it. Yeah, probably would have died. I'll keep going on this one. I think I'll make it. Okay, it's not there. So it's out all the way over here. There we go. And this level sucks because you just run straight for 2 or 3 minutes. And the reason why I'm doing bunny hops basically is because you have a limited amount of stamina. Holding the sprint key uses stamina. When you let go, no matter whether you're mid-jump or on the floor, when you let go, your stamina recovers. So I just press sprint the instant that I land and jump again, and then I let go of sprint, of course. And basically you're conserving your sprint speed while you're in the air. Works well for most levels except for one where even holding sprint for that short of a time uses up way more stamina than all the other levels. And when I'm being chased like I am right now, I don't have to do that because you get infinite stamina while you're being chased. No worries, Johan. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate it. Well, at least check out my new favorite glitch right here. Where this was just discovered the other day. This wonky collision from this corner seam on this door. If I walk into it and jump, I'll get like clipped out of bounds for some reason. And sometimes that'll result in me going above the level, which is the goal. Which, if I do, then I can just skip this 10-minute long level or something like that, or 7 minutes maybe, if I'm fast. Thanks for the commenting. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, I'm very good at getting this to send me out of the world. It's just a lit glitch. I know, it's a fun glitch. And the higher your frame rate, the easier it is to get, so I just turned off VSync. But as you can see, it loves to just shoot me to the side instead of on top. Even if it takes me 20 tries, though, it's usually still faster by like 5 minutes. Last time I did this glitch, I got it like second try. Or last time I completed a run, I got it like second try, which is why my time gets so bad right here. There we go. But normally you have to flick 9 levers across this medium-sized level with a bunch of enemies that you have to hide from. So it's much better to do that glitch. Now I'm just counting how many of each object there are to punch into here. 5, 6, 7 chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4 tables. And then water coolers. 2. There's 2 water coolers. And I miscounted something. Right. Okay. 4 tables. 2 water coolers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chairs. Yeah, I miscounted the chairs. There we go. Can't open or interact with objects while you're drinking an almond water. Now I do this little puzzle where you interact with the paintings from youngest to oldest. There used to be an amazing glitch on this level, but they patched it on the most recent major update. Very sad. Alright, and then we're going to turn the moss into purple bricks called moth jelly. Does that make sense? Oh. Restarting level. Nice. Now I'll put a jelly in here. Check in here for more moths. Nice. And that's 3, because there's 3 locks. And for some reason, putting moth jelly in this dumbwaiter gets you keys. I forgot to put that in. Alright. That's 3 keys, so now I can go through this door. And there's 3 possible codes for this level. Nice. That's very lucky. This one's just a dumb labyrinth, basically, that you have to run through with a few, well, more than a few possible death points if you go the wrong way. Speaking of which, that was the wrong way. There we go. And on this level, there are giant moths that will follow you and kill you. Here's one such moth. Dissuade it with giant bug spray from Valve. Being chased by a new moth, so I can sprint again. Now I can go the other way for this level since the game thinks that we turned on the electrical station earlier. At least I think that's why. And now that I just did there, just attracts these enemies, but then I go behind the table where they can't path to, so their AI freezes. But they're still technically chasing me, so now I have infinite stamina for the rest of this level. Unless I go hide under a table, which will reset it. Reset them. Then I hug that right wall and then slowly go left so that one doesn't pop out in the front. Then I attract this guy's aggro and hopefully barely make it. Phew, that was close. That felt close. That strat's hard. Alright, here's that level I was referring to where you have to like perfectly time your B-hops or else you lose your stamina. Been doing pretty decent so far. Nice. And then on this level you just have to memorize the path. And I hate this level because this thing is just RNG heavy, this enemy, and where he'll go. So I'll try working on the left side videotapes first. And you need to collect all the videotapes on this level and then put them in the TV in the middle in order to proceed. And this thing runs faster than you if it locks onto you. So if you're not near a table to hide under, then you're screwed. What you doing? I think it sees me, so I'm gonna... Nope, good. I'm gonna ring this fire alarm to distract it for a bit. Oh shit. Can't hear you while the fire alarm's going off, thankfully. But it can still run into you if you're in the way. I'm just gonna ring this fire alarm so I can grab these videotapes without worrying about it running into me. I don't see any. Let's see how many are left. When it says 24, I think that means it's actually like 3 or 4 left. I don't know why it says 24 though. Is that one? I thought it got close to me. Guess we're good. Okay, now it says 1. So I just gotta find that last. Really? Didn't see me? I could have sworn it saw me. Fuck. Huh. Nice. And when you get the last one and activate it, he goes to that corner and teleports. Alright, gonna set my frame rate to 30 because it makes it easier to walk up these stairs. And since I have my view distance and shader flow, I'll be able to see when the floor opens up. So you're supposed to like walk until you hit level floor 94 and then jump off the center in order to quote unquote no clip back into reality, I think is what the Backrooms lore says. I've heard this secondhand. I would never look this up myself. Oh, that was fast. But what I was gonna say is that it can. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't want me to fall. There we go. I'm locked in now. What I was gonna say is that, of course, that would be ridiculous to require the player to actually walk 94 whole floors, so it's randomized. And also, you may notice that we're not back in reality. We're still in the back room, so screw that lore, I guess. Now we're just gonna ride in the front of this truck until we hit a checkpoint, and then we'll restart the level because this level has a day-night cycle. And restarting level resets that, and we'll be at the next checkpoint, so we'll be closer to the end, and we don't have to worry about what happens at night. Alright. Another long running level. Sorry, not much to say here. But we're almost at the end. It's a rope that goes up. Now we push these blocks into their respective areas. It's very exciting. Very difficult puzzle. Only the most intelligent of speedrunners can handle this. Do not try this at home. And now we get to meet the clown, which is currently broken ever since the most recent major update. Which means it's been broken for like a week or two now. Oh my god, he disappeared. Where did he go? What's going to happen? There he is. Just walking in place, very intimidating. So we're gonna wait for this to go to 100 and then we can board this roller coaster. And while we're waiting for that, I'm just gonna jump on the roller coaster's front end, which is just glitchy as hell, over and over. If I end up running into the clown during one of his teleports, though, then that would be bad. Because then I would die. And sometimes he'll spawn right here on his teleports, so. There we go. Now for one of the worst levels in the game, especially casually. Lights out. So, first half requires a flashlight. There's the monster that you just get to briefly see before he teleports ahead. And he cannot hurt you at this point, but he can later. This second half requires the lidar gun. I should have tin and almond water on the way, but oh well. So, it's not only a lidar gun, but also radar. And, oh, I can see his silhouette up ahead. We're gonna run into him, oh no! Oh, he turned around. But anyway, if you're crouching, he can't see you, or hurt you, even if you bump into him. He can be walking into you for 5 seconds and it doesn't matter. I have this this area somewhat memorized. I just need to focus when I get to a certain part. Okay, this is a door. I don't want to go in there. It's further away now, so I'm gonna stop crouching and start moving more. One door. Two door. Three door. And then, okay, here's the door I go in. And then I go right 3 times. Two. Three. And then now I'll take the first left. Which is here, and now I hold right. There we go. I don't need the lighter gun anymore. Then I'm gonna sprint into the water, spam sprint, so that I can get a fast swim instead of having to use the rowboats. There we go. And I'm gonna swim straight for that lighthouse in the distance. And this level, like, it warns you that there is an enemy in the water, but it's a scripted event toward the later part of the level after the lighthouse, and it cannot hurt you at all. So it's a big letdown, especially because this is the first level of the new update. Here's where the ambient music gets a little scary, and then the fog rolls in if you have your shader settings higher than low. But I have mine on low, so there's no fog. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see all these buildings in the distance, by the way. The whole thing should have already been somewhat foggy, and then the fog just gets worse and scarier. But for some reason, turning shader settings to low just kills fog. Okay. And then I'm going to stand on the edge of this gate so that I don't actually go inside. And that way I can jump on top of this and fall to the ocean floor instead of waiting for it to drop down slowly. Which also means that we miss the scare. And then I'm gonna jump over here to where we need to go. And now I'm swimming because the thing finished falling. It's very silly. Swim down, and then this way. And then should be going up right here. Nice. And then I'm going to grab a bunch of walkie-talkies here. So I will drink one more of these. Replace those walkie-talkies. Grab more walkie-talkies. Because walkie-talkies have wonky physics that are very useful later. And I'll make it a total of 8. And there's giant moths on this level as well. Hi, Mira. So I need to crouch past these because, well, you can run past them like I did in the earlier level, but there's parts of this level with weird collision that, like right here. So if I got stuck like that, they would catch up to me and kill me. And I think I can just sprint on through for this part safely, as long as I trigger this, and then that's a checkpoint so I can restart level. Yeah, nice. That's backwards. Go forwards. And then I can just sprint for the rest of this, I believe. Now, a friend of mine showed me, I think it's this way. Yeah. And let's see, did it fall in a useful way? No, it didn't. Used to be a glitch where you could launch out of the map with those, but it's mostly patched at this point. Then I have to safely walk across this bridge because it can break if you run. Now we're at toward the end of the level here. I'll probably have to restart a few times because the spawns for the enemies here are RNG. It's a pain in the ass. And if they get me, I'll probably just pause and restart the level before they finish killing me so I don't lose my items. I think it's this way. I'm nervous. Yep, one sees me. Alright, we made it. That's lucky. Whew. But it's unfortunate that the cave skip no longer works, because we could skip all the way over there, which is like 3 or 4 levels ahead. Used to be able to skip so many levels with the cave launch. There's still a way to make it happen, but it requires good RNG with walkie-talkies displacing the rocks from the rockfall so you can get the launch again. And then this code is always the same. I believe it's square, circle, arrow. Cool. And then just destroy this. And then fall into the back rooms again. And then I haven't done this level enough times to know where I need to go, so this is gonna take a bit. Damn. Hitting all the dead ends. When all else fails, just hug the left wall, right? Here's an arrow. Nice. Good guesses. Here's a checkpoint. Alright, so where's the monster? The monster from level 0 is on this level. This is 0.5. Shit, scared me. And then I'm just restarting level because kinda don't want to die to him. And it restarts his spawn. So he always spawns in the same place. So we got one over here, and every time that we cut down one of these barricades, it's like permanent. And let's see if he's over here. Yeah, he's coming this way, so I'm not gonna go there yet. I'll just go open this door instead. Wish I understood how to do those barricades more efficiently. Okay, now he's going over here, so guess I'll turn around. And there's like always a lever in here. And these levers are timed, which is why I have not been pressing them yet. But we're gonna gamble on it. Hopefully he's not coming over here. Wow, that was lucky. I think the first lever was in here. Okay. Hopefully he's not turned around. Okay. We might be able to make it. Nice. Perfect. 4, 1, 5, 3, 1, 4. I think it's always the same. Wow. Cannot believe that worked out so well. Okay. Crossing my fingers that we get a good walkie-talkie flame here. This is one of the big reasons to hold on to those walkie-talkies is this level. And I'm gonna hold to the left here because usually there's a monster that spawns over there. There he is, right on cue. Just waiting for him to finish crossing the street. I'm sure we could run behind him, but I don't like risking it. Because I've had it mess things up before. Okay. So walkie-talkies have really weird collision. That can cause them to fling you. I'm gonna change my frame rate to 90. I think that's where it works best. But they settle after they've been still for 3 seconds. They freeze and no longer have their weird physics. So here's hoping that I get it before they fly out of existence, as they are wont to do. Like, look at this one, just flew all the way over here. So strange. Walkie-talkies are whack. Oh, come on. That was unlucky. Where'd it go? Dude, I can't even see them sometimes. See why I grab so many? It's like they like spawning out of bounds or something too sometimes. And I think I've lost all of them. Let's see. Okay, there's a couple in the grass. Oh, nice. With one walkie left. Nice. So now I'll start running and skip these splits. Nice. Allegedly, there's dudes that like run through behind you that can kill you while you're running up here, so that's what I'm checking back for. Alright, I need olive water at this point. And then there's some walkies in here I can grab. Okay. Then I'm gonna hop up here. Oops. Come on. Come on. And I'm gonna intentionally fall in instead of trying to parkour for that part, and then crawl back up because the collision is so nice. And now I can run across this, and I'm gonna keep running until I hit basically an invisible wall. Oh, right. Right, he's this way. So I need to go over here. I thought that you needed walkies for this level to get over one part, but maybe not if you take a specific path. That's pretty nice. That way you don't have to deal with memorizing the layout of these fences, and you don't have to deal with the enemy. Or the entity, as they like to call it. Damn, okay. Easy. I didn't even need those walkies. And that's the game. So yeah. Because I beat my time by 30 minutes. That's pretty nice. Definitely room for improvement though. The world record, as you can see, is 36:47. So I'm like 17 minutes off. Definitely help if I could get the cave skip. But to be fair, that world record is from an earlier version where cave skip was easier, since the leaderboards don't differentiate minor versions. Just they only differentiate